Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken
from the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield, be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. And it's caught. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. JoJo Natson now on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
17 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Well, no, it takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And the Browns 1st down.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Ravens 6, Browns nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick, eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field, and brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Yeah, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Brown.
This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First and goal, Cleveland.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
Is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, it's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 22.
Jimmy Smith, the one who brought him down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First down, Cleveland.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham. The intended receiver, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
David Njoku.
David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Browns Browns add 6 to their lead.
Is good.
And his kick is good.
Score Browns 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward.
They ain't ready for
And he'll
us.
score. Touchdown, Browns. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
His throw incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged.
It's caught inside the 25.
Bring it!
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Browns 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Jarvis Landry, 59 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Thomas. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
Makes the score.
Tucker with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Let's go, defense.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. It's caught by OBJ. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And the Browns first down.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And now it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to, it's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Seibert on for the point after.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards there, a first down.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
Steps away to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go with Chubb on second down. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The tackle made at the
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Browns 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Mack Wilson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
At the 49.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
The Ravens will line up for the...
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
42.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? And they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 77 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
His kick is good.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action now. Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Following the penalty, Chubb uses the stiff arm. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A give. This is Chubb. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Powering, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. He's got it at the 15. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards from down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. There to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Is good.
And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Pushing his way through. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Browns 63. Ravens.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Carl Joseph. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Cleveland.
Nick Chubb, 40 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Good.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call, running left. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Cleveland, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.